Como vocês estão? Tá tudo bacana? Eu sou a Cass e sejam bem-vindos ao Incógnita Games, quadro este que vos trago muitos jogos. E hoje a gente vai dar continuidade a esta aventura aventurística com o menino Sam. E parece que a gente tá bem perto aí, viu? De descobrir todo o mistério que está por trás da morte do Nick. Se você não acompanhou o episódio passado, vai estar aí no cardzinho o último episódio para vocês irem lá acompanhar antes de acompanhar esse aqui. Então, pausa esse vídeo, acompanhe os episódios anteriores para ficar por dentro e entender toda aqui essa história, que é uma narrativa muito bacana, tá? E se você por acaso caiu aqui neste vídeo e ainda não é inscrito, inscreva-se para receber sempre vídeos como esse e muitos outros. E por que, né? Não custa nada. Não dói, é de graça e você ainda ajuda o canal. Deixe também o seu joinha, papoca aí esse like, pode sapecar o dedão neste like, para que o YouTube entenda que a gente tá fazendo um bom trabalho, que vocês querem mais conteúdos como esse. Então, ajuda aí a menina aqui, compartilha. A musiquinha foi tenebrosa, então por essa musiquinha tenebrosa, compartilha aí com seus amiguinhos para que mais pessoas conheçam e a gente possa bater a nossa meta de 1.230 inscritos. Tá bom assim? Ficamos combinados? Vamos lá que a gente tem que ir atrás da Ana, que a Ana veio sozinha pra cá.
If Declan arrives, he's gonna see the car. He'll know someone is here.
É verdade, ele tem razão. O que aparece ali? Tá. A gente, no episódio passado, tivemos... Não, acho que é por aqui mesmo. Tivemos aí uma pequena disputa mental,
Declan
né?
could be here already. I should be careful.
Do Sam, entre ele e ele mesmo. Muito interessante. E nesse meio tempo, a Ana, que tava com a gente no carro, escafedeu-se. E, né, a gente tá vindo aqui porque o Dick lá, Danger,
Falling off is the least of my worries right now.
foi ele quem roubou as informações do laptop do Nick e levou aí para o Declan pegar. O Declan é aquele policial. Tem sido muito difícil lidar, vamos focar aqui. Tem sido muito difícil lidar.
I think all that stress got me there, but I'm better now. I've got myself focused and together. I'm with you on this.
It's good to hear you're back. So I guess this could be all of this madness coming to a close, right? Hopefully in the good way. Maybe we can bring Nick and Dennis some justice. I'm ready to see it end.
Você não precisa ficar, fico feliz de você estar aqui, vamos em frente. Pô, fico feliz, né? Pelo menos a gente não vai enfrentar isso só, mas também tá meio colocando ela em perigo, né?
Anna, whatever happens, I'm really glad someone's here with me.
Sam, we can get all sappy once this is all over. Now we need those files. I can't find them anywhere. Did Dickie say where the dead drop was?
He didn't. We'll have to keep looking for it. Did you already go through that side?
I've been looking everywhere. So far, all I've found is a lot of gum under tables. Declan could be here any minute. Let's hurry it up.
Aqui no microfone.
The dead drop doesn't seem to be here. Too exposed.
Ok. Na lixeira, talvez.
This would be the classic choice, but no. Nothing. A precarious path out into the dark. Not a bad metaphor for my life right now.
Armadilha para urso, pode ser aqui. Cheira, cadê?
Rotten food. Probably too gross even for someone like Dickie. Found it.
You did? Let me see. With this, we'll be able to put Declan behind bars and clear your name. Come on.
Hold it there, boss.
Whoa.
Declan.
Now, you two just relax. We're here for the same reason. Now, all you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
You... How could you look everyone in the eye and lie to them? You went to his wake? You drank with his friends.
Yeah. It was harder than you think.
O que acontece agora? Por que matou o Nick? Por que você se corrompeu? Ah, por que você matou o Nick, né?
Tell me what happened with Nick. Why did you kill him?
Same thing that happened to you. He saw an opening and jumped in it. He started asking questions, never actually thought he'd find answers. But he did. And then he kept playing with fire, so he got burned.
So that's it. You killed him because he did his job.
Don't start thinking I enjoyed doing it. It just had to be done. It was just the same as with that drunk fool Dennis. All I wanted was to see how much he knew and get him to keep his mouth shut. Turns out he knew more than he should have.
It doesn't have to end the same way this time. There's always another option.
Almost sounds like you wising up some, Higgs. Doesn't look like you're willing to take the same fall from 2 years ago. Fuck that common good shit, right?
E quanto a peça, as pessoas confiam em você, você só é mais um criminoso, as pessoas confiam em você.
You were one of Basswood's best. People counted on you.
Don't even try to give me that. I've given enough to those two-faced hypocrites. Everybody's happy to shake my hand and say how grateful they are. As soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back. Eventually, I realized that's how people are. The only thing left is to adapt. Help keep a lid on things. And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me. Nick and Dennis, that part wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are. And I'm done leaving behind loose
Que
ends.
cretino, mano.
Anna's gonna try something.
Dar um passo à frente, gritar para distraí-lo, apelar para a humanidade dele. Ah, vamos apelar para a humanidade, né, mano?
I think enough people are dead, Declan. Think about what you're doing. Is this what you want? You killed Nick. You killed Dennis. You're running the drug ring in Basswood.
If only you could have left it at that. But you had to poke around again. Now I have 2 witnesses to deal with, thanks to you.
This is bad. Be careful. Every word will count from now on. You have to lower his guard long enough for you and Anna to gain the upper hand. It's gonna be hard, but remember, I'm with you. Every word of the way.
Tell me exactly why I shouldn't kill both of you right here.
Pergunte para ele.
Keep your cool. He's not gonna shoot if he thinks he has better options. Otherwise, he already would have.
Não combinei com você, não seria bom para você, só queríamos saber a verdade. Não seria bom para você.
Killing us is not in your best interest, Declan. The more bodies you leave behind, the harder it'll be to hide them.
It's a good point. But at least bodies don't talk. Look, I don't want to do this. But I promise. It ain't personal.
Don't delude yourself. Nothing is more personal than this. And you won't do it.
What makes you think that? Seen into my soul?
O Dick te denunciaria, você não tem que matar a gente. Vamos perceber que morremos. Vamos perguntar pra ele, né? Já que a gente tá
He
trabalhando
wants
junto.
things to stay as they were, to cover up the whole story. If he thinks you'll get in his way, he won't hesitate to pull that trigger.
Você não tem que matar a gente. Você não tem que matar a gente.
You're not some psycho killer, Declan. You're in over your head. I doubt you ever intended to kill anyone. Dickie's still alive. You could have killed him, and you didn't. You're still a cop. You still care about this town.
Maybe you're right, Sam. Maybe deep down I don't want to hurt anyone. Or maybe I just still had a use for Dickie. And I was just thinking of paying him a visit as soon as I got the goods.
Good luck finding him. He won't show up if he doesn't hear from us again.
I know you're bluffing. You seem to think you can just walk away. Go ahead. Tell me how that happens.
Sim, perguntar pra ele. Pera.
For all his bad boy act, it's clear he wants insurances. To know he's safe. Deep down, he thinks everyone is as crooked as he is.
Se entregue, compre o nosso silêncio, pega as provas e vai embora. Tá, então se ele pensa que todo mundo é tão corrupto, vamos entrar na onda dele. Vamos pedir pra ele comprar o nosso silêncio.
Buy us then. Your drug money for our silence.
Samuel Higgs asking for a bribe. That's very interesting.
It's an insurance policy. If we participate, we become criminals as well. We won't be able to turn on you without ruining our own reputations.
Why should I trust you? You're you. You care about stories, not people. You published that article and sank the whole town, leaving saps like me to clean it up. If I let you go, who's to say it won't be the same thing all over again?
Pergunta pra ele.
You know, as a criminal and as a cop, he's probably seen lots of desperate people doing desperate things. Stay calm. Appear confident. You staring down the barrel of his gun is already having an effect on him.
Ah, não vou repetir o mesmo erro. Nós dois somos pragmáticos. Eu quero ver. Nós dois somos pragmáticos.
I put my own interests first. And it's in my best interest to not be shot. I could turn on you, risk my life and the lives of everybody I love. Or I could go home and forget about what I know. Forget all about Basswood. Honestly, I could really use a reason to forget about this place for good.
You've become a wise man, Sam. I must say, Higgs, you might have found yourself a way out of this. How about you just hand over the evidence, Anna? Nice and easy.
It all comes down to this, Sam. Anna's about to jump him. Keep his attention on you.
Você não vai se arrepender. Ana pega ele e assim é melhor para todos. Você não vai se arrepender.
Trust me on this. I won't let you down.
We'll see about that, Sam. We'll see.
You asshole!
Oh, shit. Ei, caiu.
Not exactly what I had in mind.
Hello? A woman has been shot. I need an ambulance. Just hurry!
Comprime, comprime, comprime.
Okay, good. Stay with me. You have to stay with me.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Anna, please.
Carrie James at 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. You heard the news today? A local cop who died in that fatal shooting last week is apparently the head of a small opioid ring right here in Basswood. Crazy. It's believed he used his position to bring in drugs from all over the county and that he murdered 2 people in an attempted cover-up. Good news, however, the journalist who was wounded while confronting the rogue cop was released from the hospital today.
Oh, Sam. Nice to see you up and about.
Him again? He really wants to be a part of this community, doesn't he? Wait, scratch that. He really wants to look like he's part of this community.
Foi uma semana difícil, é bom te ver também. Você e Ana são próximos? É bom te ver também.
Nice to see you again. Paying your respects.
I thought I'd wished Anna my best. What affects the community affects us all, Sam. Lots of well-wishers. Kathy, Walter, Bess. Makes me feel a touch like a ghoul.
Well, sometimes it's what it takes to be part of the community. I know how it feels to be outside looking in.
Very astute. Putting down roots is a rather active process.
Boa sorte com a farmácia, forasteiros precisam se unir. Como está a Kathy? Vamos perguntar como é que tá a Kathy.
How's Kathy? She doing okay? She's been going through some hard times lately.
I've noticed. I'm thinking of giving her some paid time off. That way she can focus on her daughter.
It's very generous of you.
Nah, I'm just trying to do my part. Besides, the pharmacy just wouldn't be what it is without Kathy. I feel so selfish keeping you away from everyone. I'm sure Anna is waiting for you. You have a good day. No. You have a good life, young man.
I'll try. Looks like I'm not the only one who's come to visit Anna. I'm so glad she's finally out of the hospital.
Gazebo. Vamos ter que falar com todo mundo, né?
Sam, hold your horses. Anna's busy with the sheriff. You should probably give him a moment or two.
Sure, Joe. How you been?
How have I been? Son, I appreciate you being here for Anna, but it don't change what happened. My girl's hurt, real bad. And things could have been even worse without you. You did good.
See? Told you promising him you'd keep his daughter safe was a good idea. Who knows, it might have even given you the extra boost you needed against Declan. But you did do good. Well done, champ.
Se um homem promete algo, eu tive sorte. Não fui só eu. Se um homem promete algo...
Well, when a man makes a promise, he does what he needs to keep it. Ooh, playing the macho card with the old patriarch. Very nice.
That he does. You know, Anna told me how things went down up there. Said you getting inside Declan's head saved her skin.
Ele não era complicado, eu só fiquei falando. Eu entendi ele.
I knew the kind of man Declan was. His weaknesses. Maybe I even share a few.
You're nothing like that snake. You're a good man, Sam. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Isso aí,
I know
Sam.
you're really here for my daughter. And today, you're not the only one. Lots of good people will come around to see how she's doing. Don't you be a stranger, Sam. Not a lot of people with a good handshake left.
Não, vamos aqui falar primeiro aqui com o nosso ex-boss. Nosso ex-chefe. Walter.
Walter.
Samuel, my boy. As I live and breathe. I kept meaning to call, but phones are so... impersonal. How are you holding up?
O bom é que a Ana tá segura.
I'm just happy Anna's coming home. Things could have been much worse.
It always can be. It always can be. You went through something terrible, but I'm glad you came out the other end. I've had a brush myself with the Maker here and there, and I would never call them fun. Not fun at all. Life-affirming, though, definitely. Even for those close to you. It leaves a mark. Now, 2 members of my family of heart are gone. One is wounded. It might be time for me to finally hang up my saddle. The Basswood Jungle has printed its last pages.
Tem certeza?
Consider taking some time to think it through. This doesn't sound like you. My first week in the bullpen, you said to me, "The pen is not a sword, but a shield." You take this town's shield away?
Using my own words against me. Believe me, I wish there were another way. But I lost my flame, and there's no one to pick up the torch. Except...
He's gonna offer you to be editor-in-chief. He never liked you leaving in the first place, though he is missing the obvious. Anna. She's connected to this place in a way that you aren't. She'd be the right choice. If you're not interested in the position yourself, that is.
You. I see no one more up to the task. You've proven time and time again you're the quintessence of a journalist. I should have told you a long time ago.
Ah, mas eu acho que a Ana seria melhor.
Thank you, but no. This town and I have too much history.
Quite right, quite right. It was a silly idea.
What about Anna? I can't think of anyone who cares more about Basswood.
Anna? She's always been a bit of a freelancer. I hadn't considered it. Though now I feel like a real tomfool. Do you think she'd take it?
We won't know until you ask her.
Wonderful. But Samuel, make sure this isn't goodbye. And next time I send you a text...
I'll answer it, Walter. I promise.
If I can give you a small piece of advice, a good life is one where you keep your friends close to your heart.
Verdade. Os verdadeiros. Vamos lá, falo agora com a Kath e o Buggy.
Where are they? Where are Dad's notebooks? The yellow legal pad ones?
You can get them later. You need to say hello to the guests who just arrived.
The yellow ones were Dad's favorites. I wanted to start using them. They've got to be here somewhere. Just give me a minute.
Don't make me say it again.
Fine. I guess it doesn't really matter. Careful, Muley. She's in one of her moods.
I'm sorry you had to see that. It was hard before, but now she's completely shut me out.
She's still trying to make sense of all that's happened. She's been through a lot. Maybe Basswood just isn't the right place for her anymore.
You don't understand. It's not that easy to leave.
Kathy, I'm not here to judge. I just want to help.
I know. Sorry. I've just been dealing with so much lately. You've always managed to get Joan to talk to you. Any advice?
Now, Sam, we need to be really careful about this. Kathy's already on edge. Joan noticed her mom is overdoing the painkillers, but we can't just kick the door down and confront her directly.
O problema não é Joan, Joan está preocupada com você.
Kathy, Joan is distant because she feels you haven't been yourself lately. She told me at times it's like you don't see her.
It's nothing against her. I've just been working myself ragged, and I hurt my back, and...
She said it wasn't just that. She's noticed the pills.
It's the only way I can deal with my back, and it helps with other things.
Look, I can't imagine how hard it is to raise a child by yourself. But I don't want to see Joan grow apart from the last parent she has.
Oh, God. I didn't realize it got that bad. You're right. I need to get help. Sam, could I count on you to help look after Joan every now and then? She needs the people she loves close to her right now.
Sempre que precisar, sempre que precisar.
I'd love to. I get along better with her than most adults.
I thought I could do this alone.
I'm here to help in any way I can.
Thank you. And if you ever need something, know your family. I should really say hi to the other guests. Take care.
And you make sure to push yourself. Get some fresh air. Don't let these doctors keep you cooped up for too long now. Oh, Sam, you're finally here. I was looking for you. Now, I know you've been through hell and back. I know that. If there's anything the Basswood Police Department can do for you, or even just little old me, you give me a holler, all right? For now, well, I got some good news for you for once. We found Declan's fingerprints on Dennis's gun. And since your testimony and Anna's corroborate Dickie's statement, no charges are going to be filed against you or Anna. It's clear self-defense. Still hard to believe a man I trusted was running a drug ring. Here.
She's worried about her re-election chances as sheriff. She's playing cleanup for the whole police force right now. Before you answer, just remember, It's always nice to have a police chief as a friend.
Não se culpe, isso não pode se repetir. Tem muito ao que responder. Não se culpe.
It wasn't your fault. No one saw it coming.
I still would have trusted him with my life. He was serious, dedicated. Looking back, maybe obsessed.
It's a rot that grows deep under the floorboards. I didn't see it either.
What happened isn't on you.
Thanks, officer.
Bess, hon. I've known you too long for you to call me anything else. Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid duty calls. Look after yourself, Sam.
Tchau, delegada. A gente se vê. Deixa eu falar aqui com a Bug.
Hey, Bug.
Hey, Muley.
This one is all you. I never could get a read on her. How are you holding up?
Fine, I guess. Well, at least that's what most people want me to say when they ask.
Você pode ser sincera, sei o que quer dizer. Você vai ficar bem, juro. Você pode ser sincera.
Come on, Bug. I want to know how you feel. How you really feel.
I guess better today than yesterday? Maybe. I still miss Dad. But finding out what happened to him, I don't know, makes me feel a bit better.
It'll keep feeling better with time. Even if it's hard, you have to keep one thing in mind. You're not alone. And your mom will always be there for you, no matter what.
What about you? Are you staying this time?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh.
But I promised your mom I'd help keep you out of her hair.
You did?
Como eu ia ajudar a sua mãe só porque você dá trabalho, achei que você ia gostar. Achei que você ia gostar.
Of course. I figured you might be happy to have me around every now and then.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. Every now and then. So, we'll get to hang out again? Like in maybe board games at the coffee shop? Just like old times?
Anytime you want.
Oh, fofish.
You're the best, Muley.
I'm alright. Listen, I need to find Anna now. I'll see you around, okay?
The sooner the better.
Vamos lá falar com a Ana agora, aqui no gazebo. Oi, Ana, querida.
So, I wasn't sure you'd show up at all.
Yeah, I meant to get here before you, but I had to stop by the cemetery on the way. I finally paid Nick a visit.
Still doesn't feel like he's gone, right? I was still thinking he'd come greet me when I opened the door, you know?
You feeling okay?
Is it crazy to say it feels like the longest day of my life is finally over?
É meio louco sim, eu sinto mesmo. Eu sinto mesmo.
I honestly know exactly what you mean. I've had other days like that, or I thought were like that. Makes me worry I have some even worse days lurking ahead.
Hey, I'm the one that got shot. You don't get to be the depressing one.
Sorry.
What about you? How are you compacting everything?
Eu nem sei dizer, por dentro tô enlouquecendo, estou me sentindo bem. Ah, acho que a gente tá se sentindo bem, velho.
I have the past properly compacted in my mind vice. I'm okay. Like, really okay.
Hopefully you can teach me that trick so I can get to be okay, too. At least it's over. Whatever was on Nick's laptop is gone forever. But so are the bad guys. The scales are balanced.
É, acho que sim. Tinha mais coisas por trás. Mas tá equilibrando. É, eu acho que sim.
If you say so. It's just...
It's just...
Want to tell me what you're doing here? Talk about the little details that don't add up and don't really matter? You better not be taking my happy ending away from us. It's just that... Okay, so I talked to Walter. How would you like to be the next editor-in-chief of the Basswood Jungle?
What? Are you kidding?
I'm not. He's about to retire. I promised I'd talk you into it if you tried to turn it down.
I don't even know if I'd want it.
Se não quiser, eu quero. Diria o Walter que recusou. É o que você sonhava.
I still remember our old conversations. There's no way you don't want it.
Maybe. You're right. Ah, this is crazy. Okay, if I'm doing this, I might need help. What about you? Are you leaving town again?
Ainda não sei.
I'm still thinking about it. Keeping my options open.
Well, think about it, Sam Higgs. You'd be welcome. Anytime. I am gonna need business cards.
No one uses business cards anymore.
It's the 21st century, Higgs. What's old is new again. And think about what Walter would want.
Well, business cards it is then.
Então é isso, Rapeize. Terminamos aqui. Essa história é muito, muito boa. Eu, particularmente, gosto muito desse tipo de jogo. Gostei do final, embora que pra mim terminou um finalzinho meio como que... Pode ser que venha um Twin Mirror 2. Pode ser, não sei. Mas gostei bastante. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Espero que vocês tenham se divertido. Espero que eu tenha podido entreter vocês um pouquinho durante o dia aí de vocês. Se você não é inscrito no canal, não esquece de se inscrever, de ativar o sininho, de papocar esse like e de compartilhar com seus amigos, porque isso ajuda muito o canal. E outra coisa, um abraço do meu lugar do mundo. A gente se vê no próximo vídeo, na próxima live.